The Epstein Files, the full true story, from beginning to 2026. Who Jeffrey Epstein was, 1970s, 1990s. Jeffrey Epstein was an American financier who built enormous wealth and connections with powerful people. He moved in elite circles, built relationships with politicians, billionaires, royalty, scientists, and celebrities. Owned multiple luxury properties: New York mansion, Florida estate, private Caribbean island, New Mexico ranch, Paris apartment. During the 1990s, early 2000s, he cultivated influence by funding research, donating money, introducing powerful people to each other, hosting elite parties. At the same time, prosecutors later alleged he was secretly running a sex trafficking network involving underage girls. The abuse operation, 1990s, 2000s. Investigators later concluded Epstein recruited underage girls, paid them for sexual acts, used them to recruit more victims, flew victims to his homes and island. Victims later said abuse happened in multiple countries. Wealth and power protected him for years. His closest associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, British socialite accused of recruiting and grooming girls, later convicted, 2021. First major case, 2005-2008. In 2005, police in Florida began investigating Epstein after a parent reported abuse. In 2008, Epstein got a controversial plea deal. He pleaded guilty to soliciting prostitution from a minor, served 13 months with work release. This deal later became one of the biggest scandals in U.S. legal history. Many believed he got special treatment due to powerful connections, his network of powerful friends. Over the years, Epstein was known to associate with politicians: Bill Clinton, multiple flights documented; Donald Trump, social contact, no island flights confirmed in released logs; John Glenn, contact book; George Mitchell, royalty; Prince Andrew accused in a civil case by Virginia Giuffre, settled the case out of court, denied wrongdoing; celebrities: Naomi Campbell, Kevin Spacey, appears in flight logs; Chris Tucker appears in flight logs; Jean-Luc Brunel, model agent, later charged, died in custody; Michael Jackson, mentioned in testimony as visiting Epstein's home once; David Copperfield, named in testimony as social contact; scientists: Stephen Hawking, visited island for conference trip; Marvin Minsky, named in a deposition claim, no charges, deceased; business elites: Les Wexner, major financial associate; Glenn Dubin; Alan Dershowitz, lawyer, named in allegations, denied, no criminal conviction; Tom Pritzker, Leon Black family and inner circle; Ghislaine Maxwell, central figure; Sarah Kellen, assistant; Nadia Martinkova, assistant. These names appear in flight logs, contact books, witness statements. Emails important. Being named does not mean guilt. Many people had social or professional contact only. 2019. Arrest and death. In July 2019, Epstein was arrested again, charged with federal sex trafficking. 1 month later, he was found dead in jail. Official ruling: suicide. This triggered global conspiracy theories. Maxwell conviction, 2021. Ghislaine Maxwell, convicted of sex trafficking minors, sentenced to prison. Her trial confirmed a long-running recruitment network, hundreds of victims. The Epstein Files, what they actually are. There is no single document called Epstein List. The Epstein Files are court records, emails, flight logs, photos, financial documents, witness statements, FBI investigation files, millions of pages. 2024, first major name releases. In 2024, courts unsealed nearly 1,000 pages of documents. Names appearing in records included Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Prince Andrew, Michael Jackson, Stephen Hawking, Tom Pritzker, Alan Dershowitz. These names came from depositions, testimonies, social contact mentions, but the court clarified. Appearance: criminal involvement. 2025, political pressure for full disclosure. In 2025, U.S. Congress passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act. It forced the Justice Department to release records. Motivation. Public wanted to know who helped Epstein, who visited the island, who funded him. 2025. 2026. Massive file releases. The US government released 3+ million pages, 180,000 images, 2,000 videos, materials included, emails, photos, evidence lists, contacts, travel logs, investigation notes. Some files were redacted. Missing, heavily censored lawmakers said some names were still hidden. Names found in 26 files. One confirmed example. Indian billionaire Anil Ambani was in contact with Epstein. Emails, texts, 2017, 2019. Asked for help arranging meetings, invited to Epstein's island. This was revealed in released documents. Again, contact crime ongoing? Mystery, was there a client list? Biggest public question, did Epstein keep a secret list of powerful clients? Reality, no confirmed single list found. Files contain contacts, guests, flight passengers, associates, but not a proven client register. 2026. Latest developments. Recent updates say lawmakers reviewing unredacted files claim at least 6 additional men may be implicated, but names still not public. Many records remain partially hidden. Biggest proven facts. What is confirmed as true? Epstein abused underage girls for decades. He had protection from powerful people. Hundreds of victims exist. Maxwell helped run the operation. Many elite figures knew him socially. Government investigations failed multiple times. Biggest unknowns. Still unclear who all were involved, who knew what, who participated versus who just socialized, how he got away for so long, who funded him. The biggest misconceptions. Internet myths versus reality. All names and files are guilty. False, there is one master client list. Not proven. Everything is public now. Still redacted. Why this case is so huge? The Epstein scandal shook the world because it involved extreme wealth and power. Governments may have failed victims. Elite global networks were connected. It exposed how influence can protect criminals. Final truth. The Epstein Files are not a single story. They are a decades-long criminal case. Thousands of victims. Millions of documents. Partial truth still hidden. Even in 2026, investigations continue. Documents still being analyzed. New names still being debated. Important reality check. If you're asking, has everything been revealed? Answer, no. Even the latest releases admit some records withheld, some destroyed, some redacted, some possibly fake submissions included. Disclaimer, this video is based on publicly available information, court records, and media reports. It is intended for informational and educational purposes only. Mention of any individual does not imply guilt or wrongdoing, and all viewers are encouraged to form their own opinions based on verified facts.